Well, hello, Chicka Pies. How we doing? How we feeling? So, I don't know what this lighting looks like right about now. I will tell you, I'm actually sitting in my car and I'm in my garage. And it's like 12:30 a.m. on Saturday morning. So, I am coming back from an evening with my girlfriend. We celebrated our birthdays. Hers was in July and mine was in August, as you know. And yeah, so we kind of did the happy hour thing, which really turned out not to be a happy hour because actually by the time we got there, happy hour was over. But she still wanted her margarita, and we just kind of had a lightweight dinner, like really just some nachos, and I enjoyed my Diet Pepsi. And we caught up because we hadn't spoken in a while. And yeah, so it's so funny how things turn out. I was sharing with her some things that I'd been going through, and we are the type of friends that we're able to just talk about anything together. And so, gosh, where do I start? Okay, first and foremost, you can tell by the title of this video that something's going on. And to be totally honest with you all, you've probably been wondering why I haven't been vlogging all week and what's going on, where am I, you know, all those questions that, you know, we ask of every YouTuber when they go MIA. So for the last couple of weeks, I have taken you around and I've shown you 4RUNNERs, and I haven't attempted to look at anything else, which I was kind of like saying, you know, girl, you really, really like that 4RUNNER, and that's the car. So I kind of went into the frame of mind that that was going to be my car, and I wasn't hearing anything else. And so a few days ago, I kind of had, and this is my version of it, a come to Jesus meeting with myself. So basically, I started thinking, and I was in a turmoil with myself because this is a vehicle that I've wanted not just for the last, you know, 2 to 3 weeks, but I've wanted for years. And I wasn't in a place where it was even remotely, I can't speak, possible. And so it was a thought of mine that when I turned 50, I would get myself a new vehicle. And honestly, I went from initially thinking the RAV4, because I had test drove those like a little bit before I turned 50, and I could see myself in that. And I thought, you know, because I was thinking in the terms of, you know, a 4RUNNER is quite up there in price, and maybe that's, you know, I won't be able to swing that. And, you know, I would be happy with the RAV4, and that's what I was telling myself. And so, but when I started looking, I was like, I really want that 4RUNNER. It is me over and over again. And so I just, you know, I had my heart set on it, and this is what I want. And yeah, so, but when I had that come to Jesus meeting with myself, I really had to step back and think. And at this current time, my decision is I'm not going to get the 4RUNNER. I'm going to actually hold on to Betsy. I'm kind of hoping she's going to last me at least 6 more months, or I won't say 6 months, until December, like the end of December. And I'm going to reevaluate where I am and try to see if it's workable. And I don't know at that point, will it be or will it not be? But the point of it is there's like serious shadowness going on in here. So, you know, like I said, I don't know if it's workable or will be workable. And I guess I need to explain something else first. I live in a house that needs a lot of work. It is a beautiful home. I back up to a golf course. And when I say a beautiful home, I personally don't like the design of the house. Other people do, but I think that's because they don't live in it. It really, whoever designed this house, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, I really, really don't know. It's like one of those things where you just kind of go, okay, it's just design. It has so many design flaws. It's not funny. And I have neglected doing a lot of things to my home. It's in great need of repair. So that being said, like, I have walls that need to be painted, carpeting that needs to be replaced, torn up and replaced with either more carpeting, wood floors, tile, or something. I have a laminate floor that needs to be replaced because the guy did a botched up job. I have, did I say walls to be repainted? I think I did. I have a dishwasher that does not work. I have an AC that does not work. I have, what else? My bathroom, the shower is to be desired. Like, there's only tile halfway up. Well, not halfway up, but like a little bit more than halfway up. So that the top part of the ceiling is, or not the ceiling, but the top part of the walls is not cement. What's the stuff? Sheetrock. I was like, what is it? Putty? No. And so, you know, it gets wet up there. You have to constantly wipe it down. It's just a hot mess. And the shower itself, when they created it, they left glue in a certain spot, and it just looks like gooey and gluey, you know. Just some things about my house that really need some work on. And I've kind of been, I guess, rebellious in that I didn't want to be the one that fixed this, because I think I kind of feel like I should not be that person. Like, someone should be reaching out to think of things to do for me. Why am I trying to do all this for, you know, myself? And I was being rebellious, and I was like, you know, I can't keep my house clean for the fact that I can clean it today and it looks like a tornado hit it the next day. And so I just kind of kicked off my shoes, responded with no response. I just wasn't doing anything. And so I got to thinking that maybe I need to, before I can spend so much money on a car at this time in my life, even though it's something that I've wanted for so long, but I see these other obligations out there, and my heart is telling me that I have to do what is considered the right thing, and I need to make some form of attempt to repair some of this craziness that's going on with my home. And so and then until tonight, it's funny because I tried doing this video. I actually did this video, and somehow or another I lost the footage. I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it from the camera and didn't realize it. But basically, when I got ready to upload it, I was going to pull it into Movie Maker to edit, and it was gone. And I almost freaked because I felt like that was the best video ever. And I was like, how did this happen? But I'm here to tell you tonight that God has a way of making things happen. So that footage was lost, and he wanted me to have a conversation with someone else before I had the conversation with y'all. And so I was sitting here, not here, but I was sitting here in the car with my friends. We were sitting in front of Ross tonight after our little happy hour. I was sitting with my friends after a little happy hour deal, and we went to Ross, and we were just sitting in the car because we hadn't really had our chance since our birthdays and since us both going on vacation. So we had lots to talk about. My hair might look a little wild, y'all, but because I've been trying on clothes and everything. But yeah, so we were just kind of chatting, and I opened up to her about the vehicle. And in that process of opening up to her about the vehicle, tears started to flow. I mean, tears. She cried, I cried, because I feel, that I so deserve the Toyota 4Runner. And I feel that I should be able to get this car at some point. And had the video that I did the other day, I had announced that in the video that I was going to settle with the RAV4. And at this point in my life, it would be settling, because I kind of felt like I was not in a place to spend that much money with all the things that need to be done with this house, and knowing that I'm really the person that, you know, like, it's me that would have to do a lot of this if it gets done. If the decor gets changed, it has to be me. And so, yeah, so I was kind of like, you know what, I got to think rationally. And I got to think in the terms of, well, I was thinking I have to think rationally, but then I was also thinking in terms of making myself not worthy. And after talking to my friend, I realized it's not that I'm not worthy. It's what it is that I need to, I just need to give it some time. And so I came up with the conclusion, as I'm talking to my friends, that if at some point my mind changes or my heart changes and I have to go with the RAV4, or no, I decide to go with the RAV4, then that's okay. But at this present moment in time, I am saying no to the 4Runner, but I'm saying only no temporarily. I'm saying that I'm asking God's guidance. I'm asking patience. I'm asking for mercy, that I can figure out some things to do with this house and it not cost me a lot of money, but I can maneuver and I can make things look a little bit better inside my home, and, you know, just do some of those repairs that need to be done, even though in my heart I don't want to be the one that's being responsible. But unfortunately, that's the choice that I'm left with in life. So I'm going to be that responsible person. So my prayer to God is, you know my heart and you know my every desire. You know what I've been through. You know the sacrifices I've made. I don't want to make this sacrifice. I'm okay with delaying it, but I'm not okay with giving up my dream. So at this current moment, I'm going to delay my dream of having my 4Runner, and I'm asking God to bless my car, to be in it from the engine to the tires, to the rooftop, to the floor, to the back area, to the doors, to the windows. And I'm asking God to make her last and make her be what she needs to be for me to get me through this little event that I'm going to have to encounter. So, but when I was doing this video before, I had a lot of other thoughts going on. I was very torn apart emotionally. And don't get me wrong, I'm torn apart emotionally because I want what I want when I want it. And I'm hating the fact that I'm sitting here saying that I have called it all off, that I am no longer having those things, that it's not going to be, you know, and that's what I was saying. I was saying that it's not going to be the 4Runner. I'm going to go with the RAV4 and I'm going to settle. And I don't want to settle. But then after having my conversation with my friend, I was like, God was like, girl, don't sell yourself short. My friend was speaking to me. Don't sell yourself short. You deserve this. I see it. I see it. It's there. And so it changed my whole way of thinking. And so I'm going to ask God to forgive me for having that thought of mine that I was going to settle for less. Now, if in time, who knows? It has taught me something, that I do want to drive the RAV4 again, just to kind of know, like see what I'm feeling when I drive it, because less money, but I can't do that right now, because right now I'm not in that right frame of mind, because I don't think I would give it a fair chance. So I need to back off of all car dealerships. I need to just focus on Betsy, and I need to make sure that I'm talking to her and I'm stroking her and I'm making her feel good, and I'm letting her know that she hang in there with me. We got this, you know, we're going to be in this together for the next few months. And so that's kind of where I am with this whole thing. Like I'm, you know, yesterday I cried every time thinking about it. Tonight, I mean, I cried. I sobbed with my friend because I don't want to wait. I want it now, but I have other obligations and I don't have a choice. So I'm going to do what I consider the right thing for now, and I'm going to restructure my my spending. I'm going to, you know, over the next 6 months, try to focus on, you won't see me in the stores buying, you know, clothing and all that good stuff. You won't see me in the stores buying, you know, all kinds of clothing and stuff like that. You might see me in the home decor aisles, or, you know, trying to do things to make my house look different, to make my house look better. But you might see me in Home Depot buying some paint, girl. So, you know, I'm just saying, I'm gonna try to, you know, I'm gonna try to get me a couple of guys from work, see if they can give me a quick cheap paint job, things like that. You might see me doing some things like that over the next few months. Not so much clothes buying, but I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, because I try to keep it real with my because I try to keep it real with my sugar pies. I got me a bag of clothes in the back here. Me and my girlfriend did some damage up in Ross, y'all. I'm gonna show it to y'all, because y'all gonna trip when I show you these things that I got. I spent a little bit of money tonight, not a whole lot, because it was Ross, but this was my drown myself in something nice, because you about to go on a no buy for Sheila for sure. So I kind of hooked myself up a little bit for one last plunge into into clothing land, and now I'm going to regroup for the next few months. I'm going to do some focusing on my home. I'm going to try my best to be more positive about a home that I don't desire to be in. I wish I could sell it tomorrow, but that's not gonna happen. I wish I could go and get that house of my dreams. And when I say a house of my dreams, y'all, I'm not talking a mansion. I'm just talking about one that meets my needs. And this house doesn't meet my needs. So I sound like I'm preaching right now. I feel like I'm standing over in the amen corner or something. But this is what I'm feeling, guys. And I think that there was a reason God intervened so that I wouldn't put that video out there the other day, because I had emotions torn up. I was having a woe is me. I was actually, and it was okay for the moment, but he needed me to regroup. And I'm so thankful that my friend and I were able to sit here and talk this through, and it gave me a whole new thought process. So I'm not going to say that 4Runner is not mine. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it in the name of Jesus. It's going to be mine. It's just not going to happen right now. I'm going to meet these other obligations, and then I'm going to be blessed. I'm going to drive it. I'm paying for it myself. God's going to deliver me from all of this. However he so desired to do it, he's going to place me in that place of happiness where I know I deserve to be. There I go again. So anyway, guys, I need to end this video. It's been going on for 18 minutes, and I was going to try to do a 10-minute video, but y'all know the girl gets long-winded. I got to going off on a few tangents. I'm bringing myself back down to earth, because the truth of the matter is I know what I know when I know what I know. So anyway, guys, yes. I've shared with you something that I've wanted to share with you. Couldn't figure out how to get it out. I just got it out there. I just put it on the table. So this is what's going on with me, guys. You don't hear me talking about, you know, car shopping for a bit. It's going to take me a few weeks before I can, or maybe a couple months before I can go out there and try that RAV4, because it's right now, I can't do it. Heart's all like torn apart on the inside. So I can't right now, because I wouldn't even give it a fair look. I'd be looking at that thing going, no, it ain't happening. So I can't do that right now. But rest assured that when I'm ready to go out there and look again and just kind of check it out, because I feel the need that I do need to look at it. I just can't do it right now. But I will take you guys with me, and we will look at it together. But I'm telling you, as I speak to you from within here, from my heart, I still desire my 4Runner, and I'm not going to sell myself short. I'm claiming my 4Runner. I'm claiming my 4Runner. And I know that God will give it to me, not when I want it, but when he gives it to me, it's going to be right on time. So I'm going to close this out again. I tried to do that a minute ago and got on another little tangent. But I'm not going to do that anymore, because now it's been 19, almost 20 minutes. So thank you so much for watching. I ask that you please thumbs up this video, because giving me thumbs up actually helped me out a lot. And I ask that you leave comments below telling me what you think about my decision. Try not to be brutal, okay? But yeah, just, give me some support. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you're thinking. And to all my commenters who told me that they own their 4Runners and they absolutely love them. When you get into your 4Runner the next day, tomorrow, whenever after you see this video, please say a little prayer for me that I too can have that. That claim it for me as I have claimed it for myself. You are very fortunate people to have such a wonderful vehicle, and I will have one too. Thank you guys again. Don't forget to thumbs me up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're sitting there watching this video, it's a no-brainer. Hit the subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, you need to, because you need to be one of my Chickapies. Now, in order to be a notified Chickapie, there's this little bell that hangs out right next to the subscribe button. Go ahead, take a few seconds and tap that bell. Because once you tap that bell, you're going to know everything that's going on this channel. Because that's what I do, is I fill my Chickapies in with my real life. So, thank you so much again, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.